Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Barbara if you're new here. I am so excited. It is a brand new year. So happy new year, happy 2025. And so on this video, it is going to be an update on what you can expect from my channel in 2025 and some exciting announcements. So I was gonna try to put all this together and couple it with my video for today, but I thought, no, I want to just sit down and be able to chat with you about what you can expect, what's been going on with me for the last couple of weeks, and just kind of give you guys an update. So I'm in my sunroom. We're going to sit at the table, and I got some notes just to make sure I don't forget anything. And we're just going to chat, and then we'll resume our videos of me doing stuff in the next video. So let's sit down, take a chat. So if you're driving or got me in your ear, cooking dinner, whatever it is, or maybe you just go get you a hot cup of tea, water, whatever your beverage is, and sit down and let's chat about 2025 and what you can expect. If this is the first time on my channel, I want to say welcome, and I hope that you will consider subscribing, especially after you hear about all the exciting things we're going to be doing in 2025. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. So I'm in my sunroom, and I want to just talk about first, just to kind of catch you guys up, because I haven't done a video that I've published in the last couple of weeks. So I took some much needed time off the last 2 weeks of December. I actually just got back in town yesterday from vacation. We were gone for 8 days, 7 nights. We go away every year at this time of the year because it's the only time when our daughter is home from college and we can all kind of have family time together. So we were in Florida, and I just laid low. I did not do social media. I didn't do any videos. I didn't do anything. And it was great. Let's just be honest. It was great, but I did miss you guys, and getting back into the swing of things. It's something about when you take rest, your mind gets more clear. You get more excited about the things that you're doing. You get rid of the burnout and all that. And not that I was burned out, but I was it was a heavy 2024. And I'm sure that I'm not unlike any of you guys. Your 2024 was busy. And sometimes it's just good to take a break and get things, reset and all of that stuff. So I've been away for 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for all of your kind messages. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for being patient, all of those things. But I am back and I am ready to rock and roll. So a couple of updates in terms of while I was away. I think the last video that I posted, when I posted, I had done the video a week before, but with everything going on, I wasn't able to edit it. But in that last video, I talked about the week before Christmas. I woke up one morning and I absolutely could not walk. And that lasted for literally 7 days. I was in extreme pain. I got better literally the day we left for vacation. God is so good. He's so merciful, and he is so kind, because the Lord did answer my prayer. Long story short, I went to orthopedic and all that good stuff. They weren't able to determine. It was almost like a sciatica pain, but we could not determine why it happened, where it came from, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'll spare you all the details, except for to let you know that it was a very humbling experience. When I say humbling, if you guys have been around, you know that I stay pretty busy. I'm literally running 2 businesses right now. So I have my sole business, which if you're new, I do HR consulting for small businesses. I've had that business now for 7 years. And then recently, as of, a year and a half ago, I made our farm a business. So I'm running that as well. As well as I am a minister's wife. So my husband does travel evangelism. So we spend a lot of time on the road. So minister's wife, all that comes with that. Mother, wife, the whole 9 yards. I could go on and on and on. All that to say is that when you're used to being that busy, up on your feet, I move quick, I'm always in the middle of something, and to not be able to literally walk without pain for a week, it was a very humbling experience. I got tired of asking people can you hand me this? Can you pick this up? Like, I literally could not bend. But I'm so grateful. I am so grateful that I am walking without pain now for over a week or so. I'm still gonna have some more, things done to figure out if it was coming from my back, my spine, all that to say that it was an eye-opening experience. It was very humbling. And it really has caused me to really think about my health, and I need to get definitely more healthy, 100%. So anyway, that's not what this is about, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. I am feeling better. I feel great. I have zero pain. Keep the prayers coming, and I pray that does not happen to me again. So that's the first update. The second update I want to talk about is my next virtual workshop, which is on Sunday, January the 19th. It is a workshop, Advanced Canning, Intro to Pressure Canning. So 2 months ago, I did a workshop on water bath canning. If you attended that workshop, the water bath canning workshop, and you want to attend the pressure canning, check your email because you get a special discount. You get $15 off the pressure canning class if you bought the water bath canning class. I told you guys that I would give a discount, and of course, I'm true to my word. So if you took that class, you get a $15 off coupon code. It is in your email. It went out, by the time you see this video, it went out yesterday, okay? But if you did not take the water bath canning class, you are more than welcome to attend the pressure canning class. I'm telling you, as I talk about what's going to be on this channel in 2025, I'm going to talk a lot about food preservation. If you do not know how to can, and it is on your list, I highly encourage you to sign up for this workshop. The link will be down in the description below. I will be live in my kitchen. It will be a 2.5 hour live workshop because it takes that long for me to show you the process from beginning to end. We're going to be canning beans, and that takes 90 minutes in the canner. But I'm going to be showing you 2 different types of canners that you can use. I'm going to show you the process from beginning to end. You're going to get a digital guide, the whole 9 yards, okay? So sign up for the pressure canning workshop. Also, if you're wondering, this is just a mic. So if anybody's wondering what that is, it's just a mic. My husband bought me a mic, want me to be, all clear and things. So hopefully this is clear, okay? So those are the 2 updates that I wanted to talk about. Now I want to give an exciting announcement on something new that I am trying out this year on my YouTube channel, and that is memberships. So I have set up one membership tier called Gardener VIP. It is $4.99 a month. It is completely optional. If you do not want to sign up and become a member, that's perfectly fine. You'll still see me on YouTube. You'll still get my videos, all that jazz. But if you want to be in, or if you want to support me in that way, I want you to sign up for my membership. So what you get with the membership, make sure that I remember all the stuff that I said you were going to get. But the one thing I'm really excited about is that you're going to get a 10% off discount on anything in our shop at the Living Foods Farm website. So that means any product that you buy from us, and that includes workshops, that includes digital resources, you're going to get a 10% off code that you can use as long as you are a member. Okay? So that is exciting. So that 10% is going to pay for the membership, pretty much. Because I have some of you that are so loyal that I'm so appreciative. Everything that I put out, you buy, and I am forever grateful. I appreciate that. So you get a 10% off discount if you're a member. You also will get priority reply. When you guys leave comments, you know that over the past 2 years, as I've been growing my YouTube channel, I have been trying to be extremely diligent about replying to everybody that comments in some form or fashion. I don't get it right all the time, but I would say I'm at least 95%, okay? But as my channel continues to grow and as things continue to evolve, it may be difficult for me to hit every single person with a comment. And when I say comment, I mean me typing out a comment. I will like, I will heart, but y'all know there's plenty of times that I will take the time in the comment to answer your question, give you whatever resources and all that stuff. I will continue to do that as best as I can. But with the membership, you get priority reply. You will be guaranteed that I will reply to your comments. I will answer your questions and all of that good stuff. The other thing is, I will be doing members only videos every now and then. So there'll be special things, videos that only the members will see. It may be behind the scenes. It may be a more detailed version of a video that I've already done. Whatever it is, whatever I choose, but you also get access to that. Also, you'll get early access to videos. So right now I'm on a pretty much a posting schedule outside of this week because I'm just coming back into the fold. Usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my posting days. And when I'm real good, of course, you know, I have that stuff done. I try to stay like a week. If I'm real good, 2 weeks ahead of my videos. But anyway, you'll get early access to videos when I can release it early. Did I miss anything? Oh, and you get member shout outs. Of course, I'll be shouting you out and all that. So let me just say, this is completely optional. It is for those, if you want to support me in that way, if you want extra access, if you want those perks, then sign up for the membership. I think when you go up under my name on the videos, it'll say something like join or something like that. And you can join and then you can cancel at any time. There's no contract. There's no, oh, gotta be there for 6 months. You try it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, then just go back to just watching my videos. And I'm still appreciative for that. So please, please, please know this is just one extra level to get more for me to offer more to those group of people, but I will still be showing up serving the entire community. Okay, so that is my exciting announcement. And so next, I want to talk about things that you can expect in 2025. As I've been thinking and planning about the channel and how I want to continue to grow the community, and more importantly, how I want to serve you guys. Here are some things that I came up with. Now, this is my list, but I would love to hear from you in the comments. And I've asked this often. I try to do it at least once a quarter. If there is something specific that you want me to incorporate into my channel, teach more of this, less of this. Hey, Barbara, show me this you haven't done. Whatever it may be, put it down below. If I mention something, you're like, oh yeah, absolutely, I definitely do that, then let me know in the comments. So that way, I'm only here to serve you guys. It is not for me. It is to help serve you. I started this channel because I wanted a safe space, especially for a new gardener that did not know what to do, but felt comfortable enough watching my channel and seeing somebody who did not know what to do and who has learned and is learning over time how to have abundant gardens. That is what this channel is all about. Nothing more, nothing less. So when I think about how I want to serve you guys, there are 3 primary things that I will continue to focus on this channel in 2025. There are 3 major things, and there are 2 other things that I want to kind of bring in. They won't be the major things, but they will still play a small part at some point throughout my videos, okay? So the 3 things that this channel is going to focus on. Number 1, gardening. It started off as a gardening channel, and that is the primary thing. If you look in my playlist, I have more gardening videos than anything else. So that is the primary focus, is to teach you how to grow food and how to grow it abundantly. It is to help you feel confident that you can grow food. Period. End of discussion. So it will remain about gardening in all its forms, okay? Number 2, food preservation. I have talked about that. I have a playlist about that, and I will continue to talk about it. Even more importantly, I feel like if you're going to grow food, you have to know how to preserve it. Because if I'm teaching you how to grow in abundance, you're going to have more than what you and your family can eat. That is a blessing. More than you can eat at that moment while it's fresh, right? That's what I mean. That is a blessing, but you don't want that blessing to go to waste. After you have given to friends, given to family, and maybe you're selling some of your produce as well, I still want you to be able to preserve food for times of crisis, times of emergency, somebody loses a job, to have later, and also to eat seasonally. There are so many reasons to preserve food. So on this channel, I will continue to talk about preserving food in many various forms. Dehydration, freeze drying, freezer, canning, vacuum sealing, Mylar bags. The only thing that I have not talked about on this channel when it comes to preservation is fermentation, outside of just, sourdough. It's fermentation. And that's just because I don't ferment, right? So you got to get that from somebody else. I don't particularly like the taste of fermented vegetables like kraut and things like that. So I don't do a lot of that on my channel. So that's the only preservation method that I don't talk about. Everything else is fair game, and we're going to talk about it. Okay. Number 3, and this is 2 things on number 3. That is sourdough and cooking from scratch. Okay. So in the 3rd category, I'm going to be talking about sourdough a lot more than I have. And then also cooking from scratch. I got into sourdough, it's probably been 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. And the more and more I do it, the more I like it. It is so much better for your digestion. If you have somebody in your family that has stomach issues, things like that, I highly encourage you to do sourdough. And I know that sourdough can be intimidating, but that's why I'm doing it, because I want to show you, you can do it, right? You can do it. And so we sell a freeze-dried sourdough starter. I'm also going to be offering a live active sourdough starter that we're going to put in the shop for sale. That is coming, so stay tuned for that. And then I've done a sourdough workshop, but we're going to be talking about sourdough as well as in the kitchen cooking from scratch. I think that is so important, especially if you are growing your own food. You are growing ingredients, right? At some point, we have to continue to make a more holistic approach to our food and what we put in our bodies. And so if we're growing great ingredients and great produce, right? If possible, let's lessen what we're buying from the store and let's start cooking more from scratch. Again, the name of my channel is A Gardener's Journey, because this is really, I'm just sharing with you my journey. If you watch my videos from when I started 3 years ago, I didn't talk a lot about from scratch cooking because I wasn't doing a lot of from scratch cooking. But now, as I'm incorporating it more and more for various reasons, I'm going to continue to share that with you and encourage you to do the same. Okay. So those are the 3 major things that I will be talking about on this channel: gardening, food preservation, sourdough, cooking from scratch. Those are the 3 main categories that this channel will be focused on. Let me know if you're excited about 1, 2, or 3 of those. All right. But there are 2 other things that I want to talk about on this channel. It won't be necessarily in the forefront as much as those 3, but it will still be on my channel in 2025. One of those is emergency preparedness. I started this at the end of last year, talking about being prepared in case of a crisis, being prepared in case of an emergency, right? And I want to continue to have that conversation because I think it is important. I think our food supply is unstable. I think that anything can happen in your life, like a spouse loses a job. I think the weather is hormonal. Like one day is sunny, the next day is 15 degrees. One day we have power, the next day we don't. Water breaks, everything breaking. Like all of those things can constitute an emergency in your neck of the woods, wherever you are. And if you are not prepared, then shame on all of us, right? And so can we control everything? No, we can't. But the things that we can control, the things that we can be prepared for, I want to talk about that. I want to share with you what I'm doing. I want to hear what you guys are doing so that we can kind of learn together. One of the things, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I like to be very intentional, right? I don't fly a lot by the seat of my pants, not even in my garden. Now, I will have fun in the garden. I will do risk. I'll throw caution to the wind on certain things, but your girl is going to be intentional and I'm going to be strategic. Okay. So if you like organization, intentionality, and strategy, even when it comes to gardening and homesteading, that's me. That is me. Okay. And then the other things that I want to incorporate, again, a small part. So this is like, again, number 5 is DIY. I want to do some videos on do it yourself, like making cleaners, making salves. And I've done some of that on my video. So this is not, everything that I'm talking about is not anything new. I've already done it before, but I just want to reiterate and reinforce that I will continue to do that in 2025. Okay. I feel like I've shared a lot. So I want to hear your comments. Let me know the things that I talked about that you are right on with me, you're like, yes, want more of that. Or if there's something that I did talk about or something specifically, let me know in the comments what you would like to see more of. And if I can do it, I am happy to do it, because again, I create content again around my life. Like, so whatever I'm doing, I'll turn the camera on and show you what I'm doing. I also create content that I think will be helpful. So I do it intentionally on purpose. Like, I don't not necessarily have to do it for me, because maybe I've already done it, but I create it on purpose for you guys, depending on what stage you're in. And so it is for you. Whatever is going to help you in your journey, gardening, cooking, food preservation, cooking from scratch, whatever it is, put it down below, and I'm happy to incorporate it if at all possible that I can. Okay. So I feel like I've said a lot. Those are the things to look forward to in 2025. So that's in terms of like the big categories of what this channel is all about. Now let's talk about workshops. Okay. So I started doing workshops last year in August, and I think I've done 3. So I did sourdough, I did how to plant a fall garden, and I also did water bath cannon. Those are the 3 that I did in the last quarter of last year. If you want any of those, you can go to our website under digital resources, and you can buy the replay and the workbook that goes with each of those individual classes. Okay, and I think the workshops have been a hit, and so I'm going to continue to do that in 2025. So our first workshop is in January on pressure canning. The next 2 workshops that I'm contemplating doing, I want to hear you guys' feedback, is one, I want to do a workshop on seed starting, like dive into how to start seeds. I am very passionate about starting your own seeds. To me, y'all know what I'm about to say, it's a game changer. It's going to take you to the next level. It's going to help you to be less dependent on shelling out money of buying a whole bunch of transplants, right? And if you're buying transplants like from your nursery or from, the big box stores like Home Depot and places like that, y'all, they're like between $5 and $6 for a plant. That's high, especially if you have a large space like me. Like, it's economically, like, I'm not going to say impossible, but it don't make sense. Let's just say that. And so seed starting, I want to think about doing a workshop on that. And then 2, a workshop on how to plan your garden. And what I mean by that is planning your garden. Like, let's lay out your garden. What spaces do you have? Do you have 4 raised beds? Do you have a GREENSTALK and a raised bed? You figuring out what you're going to grow where, what things are going to go together, and so that you have a plan. I think that is so important. And to me, that does contribute a lot to my success, is that I plan my garden. I don't just go out there throwing seeds, putting in transplants. I put it all on paper first. I know exactly where things are going. And it also helps inform me of how many seeds I need, how many plants I need, what things can go together. Do I have enough space for the things that I want to grow? Do I not have enough space? It informs me of a whole lot. And I think many people miss the step on how to plan your garden spaces, how to plan your garden. Let me know if that would be helpful. So those are the workshops I'm thinking about doing in February and March, or March and April. So let me know. Probably June, and July, May, June, July. Probably not going to be doing workshops because we're going to be heavy in the gardening season. But we'll see. If there's something you guys want to see, if I can do it, I will. Okay, so I feel like that's been a lot. So I've kind of told you, giving you an update. I've told you what the next workshop is and what you can expect. I've kind of shared with you what to expect on this channel in 2025 in terms of our main categories, also workshops. And then the last thing I want to talk about before we end is just giving you a reminder of things you should be thinking about right now in January if you plan to have spring, summer gardens, okay? Because again, one of the things that I really try to do is to be organized, be efficient, and be intentional, okay? So number 1, if you have not ordered your seeds, you should be ordering your seeds this month. If you are starting seeds, if you're going to be direct sowing seeds, maybe you're not going to start them, you're going to direct sow them. If you have not ordered your seeds for summer 2025, you should do that this month. I ordered 90% of my seeds last week. They should be coming in this week. When I tell you, I'm not going to even start talking about it because I can't go over it on this video. But when I tell you I'm so excited, we got to get all this out the way first, and then we about to jump into planting the summer garden and seed starting. I'm so excited. I ordered 90% of my seeds. Now, if you would have asked me last week, I had ordered 100% of my seeds. But y'all, I was on a site last night looking for one thing. That one thing then turned into $100 on my computer screen of more seeds that I want. I just kept adding. I'm like, ooh. I kept adding. I hadn't pressed place order yet, but it's on the way. It's on the way. So I have to do that order and then one more other order. So I'm like 90%. Point is, if you ain't even cracked open your seed catalog yet, what are you doing? Get you some seed catalogs if you don't have them. Order your seeds this month. Don't wait to the last minute. I'm going to be doing a video on how to order seeds. That probably will be the next video. How to order seeds, and I'm going to walk you through my process of what I do to order seeds. Like, how do I figure out what I... Blah. Anyway, watch the next video. So ordering seeds is number one. And there were some things already out of stock because people are not playing. People see all these recalls. They're like, I better grow my own food. So people who don't even have a garden, they buying up seeds and they're like, I'm just gonna throw them out there. I'm gonna do something, right? So order your seeds. Number two, if you are planting or plan on planting onions and you have not ordered your onions, go ahead and order your onions. I get my onions, all of my onions come from Dixondale Farms. I had said this year was gonna be the year that I was gonna try again to start my own onion transplants. I'm not doing it. Y'all, again, I'm sure I may do it again at some point. It just ain't gonna be this year. I keep saying every year, and I'm like, why mess up a good thing? Like, I have had such great success with Dixondale Farms. Why mess up a good thing? I might mess it up later, but I ain't messing up this year. So if you starting your own onion seeds, more power to you. Hope it goes well. If you want to buy some onion shorts or transplants, Dixondale Farms to me is the only place I've ever used, and they're a great place. So definitely be ordering your onion seeds for sure. Also, this is the time to start taking inventory of what supplies you need, especially if you're starting seeds. Do you need shelving, grow lights? Do you need trays? Do you need more pots, more pruners? Whatever you need, do not wait until the last minute when it's April or May and then you got to shell out hundreds of dollars. I like to plan my money like I plan everything else, so I am getting stuff in the off season. When I say off season, meaning it's not off season for the stores, like it's a different price. I'm getting stuff even when I'm not heavy into gardening season, right? So I've already bought and ordered my soil test kits because y'all know I'm passionate when it comes to testing your soil. We will be talking about that. I'm gonna keep talking about it until y'all do it because I'm telling you, you need to test your soil. And so every year around November, December, they always have a special on soil test kits. If you want to know, go to my Amazon store. You can grab them there, or go, I think, to mysoiltest.org, something like that. Anyway, I've already ordered my soil test kits, so I already got those, right? I'm about to order me some more pruners, right, for the year. Pots and stuff. I got one more little thing that I need to do, but other than that, I should be set because I've been doing it over time. My point is, get your house in order. Don't wait till the last minute and go ahead and start getting your supplies so that you can, spread out your cost and so that you're planful and not at the last minute and then they don't have what you need. That just reminded me, I need some more garden baskets. Because the level of harvest that we're having around here, I need some more garden baskets. And the level of harvest that I am anticipating for 2025, I'm gonna need some more baskets. You probably need some more baskets too. So anyway, that's your January reminders. Order your seeds, Order your onions. If you plan on doing onions, get your supplies in order. Make a list of the supplies you need. Go ahead and start ordering your stuff. Get it on site. Get it on your person, right? So that's it, y'all. I am so excited about this year gardening. I mean, literally, y'all, I will be starting seeds in the next week or two for more spring type stuff. But for my summer crops, I will be starting seeds at the end of January. Now, last year, I did a whole seed starting series where you guys started seeds with me. I started seeds every single week, starting at 14 weeks, I think, maybe it was 12 weeks before start date, the last frost date. And we planted seeds together every single week. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again this year because I feel like it's just a repeat of last year. Now, obviously, some of you weren't around then. Could you go back and watch the old video? Yeah, you could, but maybe it'll be more beneficial if I do it fresh. Let me know if y'all want to see that series again. Let me know. Let me know. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for rocking with me all of 2024. My next immediate goal, I'm very close to 10,000. I'm like 600 away from 10,000. I'm hoping that I meet that in the next 30 days or so. So if you have not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, share it with a neighbor or a friend, somebody who is interested in gardening. There's a lot of good stuff that's going on. And more importantly, I am here for you. I want to help you have the confidence that you too can grow food. Remember, this is all a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.